right. Because I see a very interesting player on the screen, right? We know Frostbyte, from here you know. Virginia, North Carolina, he travels between the two.
Exactly.
Dany? Is this Tennessee?
Okay, so we are sticking with it then.
This is rarer than a 4-leaf clover, seeing a Tennessee player at a major event on stream. This is cool.
This is going to be a little bit of a regional rivalry, perhaps. We'll have to see if Frostbyte can hold it down for Raleigh here, or if Danny's going to go ahead and punch his ticket into. I believe that this would be actually getting out of pools just about. This
looks like it, yeah, based on the skill of the players. This should be to make it out of this pool, because I don't see Frostbyte and Dany meeting up any sooner than the qualifier. Because both these guys are pretty sick, but they're both on that level where it's like, if you know, you know. And if you don't worry, you'll find out in due time. They're both very, very solid players. I'm very excited to see how they play this best-of-5 out.
Frostbyte exactly where he wants to be, stuck in that corner with Wolf. Gets the jab, doesn't get the hitbox he needs though on that back air.
Man, I love Roy. Oh, wait, that was actually really good patience, just being okay with staying at center stage. And if Dany wanted to roll away from that whole situation, it's cool. I have the whole stage to work with.
He just walked
out. I'm in no rush.
Too.
Yeah.
No tails, no running. It's just, I'm going to go ahead and take 1 or 2 steps forward and just watch what you do.
Now we're just trying to build up a bit of a lead here. Good parry from Dany, getting that F-tilt, sending Frostbyte to the ledge. Sneaking past the ledge trap situation right there, just double jumping back to stage. All right, just going to give him the boot, send him back off stage, reset the situation, and good lingering nair. That Wolf nair, one of the most slept-on edge-guarding tools possibly in the entire game. That active nair, and it just sends such a good angle. If your recovery has no choice to run into it, I'm sorry, that's probably it.
Unreasonably disjointed, too. I can't count the number of times I've seen a Wolf nair get that. I'm like, dang, that trades with that, too. But no trades needed right there. Frostbyte recognized that Dany misses the tech. You cannot do that against Roy. Any missed tech in the corner, just go ahead and send him your stock in the gift basket. He knows he's going to get it.
Yeah, I appreciate you making my job that much easier.
Oh, we charged that down
got the
smash.
back hit. Okay,
I'm digging it.
I just had to sit there and wait and see if it would actually connect. He got the hitbox, or a hitbox rather, just not the one he wanted. All right, Dany messing up his ledge trap right there, so now it's Frostbyte's time to take control of the stage. But just as soon as we think it is time for him to play, no sir, I got something. I'm going to get back in this game real quick. Now down throw, dash attack. Oh, just waiting out the defensive option, just forgoes the up tilt and gets so much more damage instead.
Yo, did Frostbyte come off of the Angel platform immediately take 73?
The
Wolf combo game is insane.
Since 2019. Oh, just barely missing on that down smash. If that was the right hitbox, we could have been going into game 2 already. But instead, we are in stoppage time. We have to continue playing the game. Now we got to figure out a way to get around Roy. Beautiful up air to back air conversion. And now we got to find a way to get back to the center stage. You don't want to be at the ledge against Roy. In this sort of situation, red percent, I don't want to give Roy the power to guess and win.
Already trying for the trade right there. It feels like Dany is hard committing to the back air, but in these positions, the disjointed sword of Roy is working out so far. Another back air, tries for the up tilt, but committing to shield. Can't get the hit, and does it one more time. Very little respect here from Dany's side, and I am digging the aggression. We are hitting so many buttons here, Dom.
I think he just sensed blood in the water. That first up tilt whiffed, and it went unpunished. He said, oh, that's the mode you're playing in? All right, bet. I got it.
And that little
I can take it from here.
Like that shimmy, too. It was forward tilt. I'm going to go ahead and retreat. Psych, I'm hitting more buttons.
Yeah, right. Like, oh, thank God. Maybe he's finally done pressing, but no.
No, we got one more in the back pocket.
No, sir. I'm good pressing these buttons all day.
Now, maybe I'm wrong right here, but that felt like Frostbyte was locked in. That entire game, it felt like the dude had control in neutral. He was getting early stocks, and then all of a sudden, Wolf just kind of did Wolf things right there. We had that one reset on the combo in the corner on that last stock that dealt 70 or so damage to Frostbyte, and then all of a sudden, it's like, wait a minute. Where'd my stock go? Why am I at kill percentage against Wolf?
That is the Wolf classic, man. I'm in control, and then Wolf did Wolf things, and all of a sudden, I was losing.
Yeah, all of a sudden, he hit forward air down at 0, and then down throw. It's like, all right, we're off to the races.
Wolf is just such a solid character that you feel like if you're all of a sudden losing, there would be an indicator, but there usually never is. He just kind of like announces that he's winning the game. And you're like, bro, what are you talking about? And then you look down, it's like, oh, yeah, he
just does it.
That's crazy. But we're going into this game, too. And we just mentioned it. Frostbyte had a very good 2.5 stocks, but now we have to finish out that last half stock to get this game, too. But easier said than done. Because like we said, Wolf, notorious stealer of games. Oh, good mix-up in there on the recovery. But you're still going to get back to center, and they do it. So Frostbyte, let's see what the adjustment is right here. get some damage on, because 47 to 129 now, not ideal. Can't lie to y'all, it's not ideal.
Frostbyte literally had one opportunity now, trying to make something work with that.
Okay, the patience with the dash. Oh my God. Oh, they were right there with it. Now they're getting anti-aired by F-tilt.
That empty air dodge was lovely from Frostbyte. What an option right there, just to land directly in Wolf's face and dare him to hit a button. And right there, Dany did.
Oh, you just gave him the back throw, I think. Yeah, that's tough. It just feels like you should roll there, even though like Wolf is so clearly covering that space. It's like, well, what else am I going to do? It's just, it's turn around, F-tilt, it's jump, back air if I jump. It's like, what else am I supposed to do here?
What you're supposed to do is make this edge trap count, but right there, Frostbyte unwilling to get a grab. Dany, very good shield discipline. As soon as I say that, Dany drops the shield, gets killed by that up tilt. So
we gotta stop doing that.
Yeah, I know.
It's getting out of hand.
I mean, you pass it over to me now. It's my turn.
I'm sorry. I do that to people. It's contagious. I can't keep the bad juju to myself. I got to make sure everyone else has a little.
Just gonna spread the love, right?
Yeah, exactly. You got it. All right, so now we get a bit of a combo right here from Frostbyte, even-ish game just in terms of pure damage. But next big opening is probably going to decide who takes this stock first. Good parry, dash back into, dash back in, getting the grab. Oh, catching it. Was that a jump?
I think it was. So has to side B. Great
wasn't
option.
Able to convert though. Now Dany just taking his turn back. Let's see what he can do with it.
So far, okay, the aggression out of disadvantage with a side B. I can't remember the last time I've seen a Roy do that.
That was very tricky. I think that was a wave bounce side B too. And that double edge dance actually not going to do it right there. I've seen Roy take stock sooner, and we messed up the Jara, but it does not matter. We got the other Jara, jab forward air. It still kills all the same.
Yeah, don't you love it when you mess up your kill confirm and you just get your second kill confirm instead?
Oh, yeah, I just found another one. Oh, man, I lost my wallet. Oh, hey, here's $100 on the ground. Life is great.
Exactly. Like doing better considering how empty my wallet is. All right, we got that double nair picking it up immediately is Dany just saying, listen, I understand that momentum is important at these low percents. It is pivotal that Wolf hits one of these landing forward airs or gets some kind of a grab going, because otherwise it feels as though the speed with which Frostbyte operates in these aggressive situations is just going to make it so difficult for Wolf to find an opening.
Oh, falling up off the platform. Recognize that there was a situation right there where they could punish for extra damage as opposed to just doing the drop down forward air, and they capitalized perfectly. And now, it's 70 to 78, last stock apiece. Dany going to open up with that grab. Now Frostbyte has to find a way to get off the ledge right here, but we've seen them die at the ledge in previous situations. They got to be careful not to let that happen again. Oh, whoa, what do you mean that jab hit?
I disagree.
Yeah, no, we're going to have to run the test on that one because I was behind you. All right, Jared not going to get the sweet spot right there. Classic Roy spot, and trying to punish that dash attack with the jab just a little too late. Dany just saying, I'm getting out of here entirely. I don't want any parts of it. Full roll away.
The up tilt's clanking, was that right there? Looked like both players aiming for that killing blow. Instead, Frostbyte using that sword, and no, he delayed it.
No. I was about to say that doesn't kill full stage. No way. But now Dany just kind of put all the cards on the table right there, trying to capitalize with that nair, the lingering nair that we talked about earlier. And another up tilt? Snake, is that you?
Definitely discount.
Yeah.
But it'll do.
Yeah, it'll do.
Listen, just because you pick up something at a Walmart on a discount doesn't mean that there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, and don't be afraid of knockoffs, man. Knockoffs have gotten people very far in this life. If it works for you, it works for you.
I didn't know there were 3 C's in Gucci, but, I mean, this bag's pretty nice, though.
3 C's is crazy. Don't talk to me anymore. 3 C's in Gucci is ridiculous. All right, so Dany, 2-0, but we saw 2 very close games. We saw a game where Frostbyte basically had it for 2.5 minutes and then lost. And then we saw a game where they basically lost immediately off of them dropping their pressure every single time. Right. So I think that there is a world here where we go to a game 5, but we have to see a very important change right here from Frostbyte. They have to kind of tighten things up.
I agree. It's either you lock down the neutral or you just lean into what makes your character amazing. How many times?
Oh, no. That's not the start we want. That's not the start that we are asking for. And most importantly, that's not the start that we need if we want to win this game. We need the opposite of that to happen.
Nah.
But now Dany is in full control.
This is, now Wolf can actually play Blaster. He can play spacing against the Swordy. This is such an awkward spot, but does get the side B. Not going to kill quite yet. Tries to go off stage, not going to hit the jab either. What a get-up attack. So bold from Dany.
Oh, my God. You just see the twitchiness in his movement now. He's just so comfortable. He knows he has a lead, but Frostbyte still kicking. And he's going way out there for the edge guard. Yes, sir. Even up the stocks, but you have 92% on your plate. You better finish that or there's no dessert.
Yeah, you want to go ahead and leave Roy with rage? I mean, that is a brave bet.
Yeah, a bold decision.
Let's
I
see
wouldn't
if it
do
works
it.
out.
But whatever works for you, works for you. The up air picked him up off the ground and bounced.
That's a little bit messed up. That's a little bit messed up.
That's
right
really funny. All right, so they got a clean little 62 right there, 62.9, but you got to get back on the stage, tack on a bit more. 74 is good. Now we can start fishing for some KOs. Even if we lose a stock right here, you seen Roy kill characters at earlier than 74.
I mean,
so we just have to put feet on stage.
If I'm Frostbyte, I'm thinking I want to use this rage. I want to get a stock immediately, expeditiously, but he messes up the chair yet again.
Like the jabs that he's getting are kind of crazy. Like I don't expect anyone to be able to convert off of these. He's just in such good position to get these that it's kind of like, oh, I actually got that.
Yeah, it's true. It's unexpected every single time, so perhaps just doesn't have that reaction trigger pull. But instead, 118, I'm happy here. There's so much that you can do.
Spot dodge merchant. Oh, wow. He got you. Frostbyte had him, and then the perfectly timed spot dodge comes out. Dany's able to get the free back throw, but we are not talking about that. We're talking about this. We're talking about this even stock exchange here in Game 3. Are we going to get a 3-0 or are we going to keep the set moving? Let's see.
I mean, Dom, if I'm Dany, I'm a little bit worried because Frostbyte, last I checked, was down a full stock, but that comeback at high percentage was so clutch in this position. If I'm Dany, I'm just like, I need to reassert my neutral control. I need to get one of these low percentage combos. If I run in on the Roy, he's going to start eating me alive.
Yep, and that's what he's been doing for the past 2 stocks. Because last time I checked, Dany was cooking, but now it's looking a little cold. But we'll see if they can kind of like activate a gear right here, get back into this game. Or rather, take control of this game again, because they're definitely in it, and they're making sure that Frostbyte is nowhere near it. 101 at the ledge. Fourth, they're going to reset the situation, and you can't get back to center stage without my permission. Unless you start cheating like that, pivot guard comes out. Frostbyte just looking for something, trying to get back into the driver's seat right here, gets past the F-tilt, catches out the spot dodge. Double edge dance, is that going to do it?
Oh
Game
my
3.
God.
Ladies, gentlemen, everyone else, we are going to a Game 4. Frostbyte clutched out Game 3 with the delayed double edge dance off of the jab. Man, I missed those other conversions. I cannot miss this one.
I mean, check the tempo right there, too. That was one of those where we delayed that very, very specifically, allowing Wolf to reset so that you know you get that sweet spot right there. And Dany ain't no slouch. Dany knows that you hold out in those positions. It did not matter.
It didn't matter. Rhythm Heaven. My favorite game.
Yeah, this man, you know he's going to the DDR setup after this, right?
Oh, yeah. With the rhythm that he just showed off, he could kill it. I can see him getting a high score. Oh, they both changed costumes. That's cute.
Anything you can do, I can do better, right?
Yeah.
The pivot.
It'd be even cuter if they were matching, but you know. All right, so now we running it back to PS2. Once again, we're probably going to be here the whole set.
Yeah.
Dany getting their quick little 81. Frostbyte coming back saying it's time for my damage to come on. Mom said you have to let me play too, so that's what I'm going to do.
Eventually.
And eventually came. I'm here now.
At this point, though, I got to worry, is Dany going to be able to keep this up? It feels like all Frostbyte needs is really one interaction, one opening. Instead, Dany needs to be the one locking down neutral, but things like small mistakes, like these missed techs, you can't really do that against Roy. Against Wolf, it's a lot harder to capitalize off of relatively minor errors.
And that was actually a really good adjustment. Made him think that you were going to go for the lingering nair again. So Frostbyte adjusted his angle, and then you just come back and you just swipe him away.
That man playing DDR again.
Yeah,
very
good
the
stuff.
Longest of delay right there in the double edge dance.
But what you were saying earlier, how long is Dany going to be able to keep this up? To their credit, they've been doing a good job of avoiding all of the peril-filled situations so far. So I have full faith they'll be able to continue doing it, and I think it's more so on Frostbyte to continue playing close to the chest. You know,
I can see that.
They have to be able to show Dany that when you mess up, because it will happen, I'm liable to kill you for it. That's what they have to be doing right now.
Yeah, we haven't really seen too much of Frostbyte blowing up stocks to 70.
Yeah,
it's been a little
but we've
bit
seen
later
Dany do it, right?
Yeah, true.
Oh, are you? Yeah, that's. Yeah, that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. Tried to land with the beer versus double edge dance. Dany called it out. Oh, no jump? All right, cool. Disjointed down smash. I'm going to take that stock at 100. And now you're just taking so much damage, and Dany hasn't been hit in quite some time, except for that recovery blazer. But just like that, they are right back in the game. They are taking full control like they have been, and I don't think there's any way they let up at this point. We got 121 to 26, 135 now, and I got a full stock in the back. I'm sorry, Frostbyte. What you going to do here?
Trying to get that falling up air to get some miracle haymaker going, but instead stuck at the edge yet again. The dash tack away means that we get a little bit of space to play with. Great parry, but great to roll out.
Man, good reactions too. Oh, not able to get that grab right there, so now we have to find another way to get back in, tack on some damage. Double-edged dance off stage. What you gonna do? How'd you get past that jab?
I need to know that.
Yeah, like what? Who are you paying off?
This dog got them Air Jordans with how high that jump was.
Like, that was ridiculous.
Oh, we can't get an out-of-shield punish, though, in that position.
All right, Frostbyte just get air dodge behind him. Trying to figure something out right here. Ledge, you have to capitalize if you even want a sliver of a chance to stay in this game.
The Wolf Nair, the full reversal as well. Dany gets another opportunity right here, hitting a ton of punts, but busting through with that falling up air and awkward hitbox.
All right, good patience. Again, another perfectly timed spot dodge. Dany just all over it. I know how to fight some Roy, and they're putting that experience on full display. They're going to take the set 3-1 over Frostbyte, but that was way closer than the score indicates.
Oh, yeah.
That was the only game in the entire set that looked definitive in either direction.
Agreed. And check this out right here. What did Wolf use for the killing blow at 178? That big old Nair, outspacing everything right there.
Oh, my God, bro. Don't you just love this move?
I mean, in that spot where it's like the worst thing that could happen is that you get traded with, and I got a full stock
yeah,
team, I'm okay with the DB